More money is flowing into XRP, and many people haven't noticed. I've been analyzing discussion from several large crypto communities, and many analysts are pointing to the same thing. I believe this could be bigger than most people imagine. If you're watching this video, you could be one of the first to know before this explodes. Listen closely, because I'm going to give you a full analysis of what could happen with XRP. Plus, at the end, I'll leave my technical analysis in text so you can take a screenshot and make your own notes. First, why is everyone talking about XRP right now? When the market stabilizes, many retail investors look for opportunities in altcoins. The flow usually goes from Bitcoin to altcoins and XRP obviously. As one of the most liquid relevant cryptocurrencies, is often one of the first to catch attention. Now let's talk about the market narrative. Many retail investors are selling out of fear. They feel trapped by the panic narrative around cryptocurrencies. But behind these, big funds are entering strategically, and that's where it gets interesting. XRP ETFs have recorded recent net inflows over $200 million in the past few weeks. This shows that institutional capital still trusts the coin, even when retail investors hesitate. What I am about to tell you, few are mentioning, and it is key to understanding why XRP could take off. Although there were capital outflows last month, totaling about 16.6 million, weeks before more than 3.3 million XRP were bought in a single day, showing that accumulation hasn't stopped and the market is still active. Additionally, whales are playing a crucial role. These large wallets have accumulated over 200 million in XRP in recent days, taking advantage of the fear narrative to buy while retail sells. This is a classic pattern. The big players buy while others sell, preparing the ground for a significant upward move. Imagine seeing this signal before most of the market. This is exactly what we are seeing with XRP. If we talk about possible scenarios, we can divide them into three, but I believe the first one is most likely. Bullish scenario. If institutional flows continue and wealth keep accumulating, we could see XRP break key resistance level and start a strong move. This happens when supports hold while the price slowly recovers, attracting more buyers. Neutral scenario. The market could consolidate sideways. This is common in phases where retail fear contrasts with big players' accumulations. The price moves horizontally while preparing for a breakout. And that's exactly what's happening now, giving the bullish scenario a chance. Bearish scenario. If key supports are lost and retail sells heavily, while funds don't buy enough, a stronger correction could occur, although this is less likely considering recent wealth and ETF activity. In total, more than $650 million in XRP has been moved among large holders in the last 30 days. This reflects real accumulation, not just market rumors. And here comes the most important part. What you see could be the prelude to a bull run no one expected. XRP also remains relevant because of its ecosystem. Replay Labs continued expanding partnerships and international adoption projects. Every step forward in cross-border payments and strategic agreements reinforces institutional confidence. This makes XRP attractive, not only for trading but also for real-world use. Another important point is XRP's correlation with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin stabilizes, altcoins like XRP tend to have more significant moves. This means that even if the price hasn't made an impressive breakouts yet, the potential is there and the big players are already positioned to take advantage. If you're thinking of entering now, pay attention. This condition rarely comes together and could mark a turning point. Combining all these factors, institutional flows, wealth accumulation, retail fear narrative, replay adoption, and Bitcoin correlation, we get a very clear picture. The market is ready for a possible strong move, and most of the public hasn't noticed yet. This leads to the bullish conclusion I want to leave you with. XRP is in a phase where retail fear creates opportunities for the big players. Historically, every time wealth and institutional funds accumulate during fear phases, the result tends to be a significant upward move. The current narrative is perfect: smart money buying while others sell, preparation for a breakout, and accumulation that does not go unnoticed on the blockchain. If you watch these patterns closely, take notice from the technical analysis and follow the market flows, you could be witnessing the start of an XRP Bull Run. The key is patience, analysis, and taking advantage of the signal that most people ignore. Remember, while fear grips many, the big players are accumulating, and that is never a coincidence.